Oh, this music is so bad. I'm casually not trying to unplug my camera. Lego Studios has so many cool sets that, like, I didn't even know existed. I wonder if this background will fit up here. Not really. Still cool though. Need a bigger table. I guess I could move a bunch of stuff and put it over here. But yeah, I just picked up this set. The box is open, but all the back is sealed, and so that's pretty sweet. It comes with the camera and the editing software to make your own Lego movies. All you needed was the computer. I got the software to work in the application, but I couldn't get the camera to work, so I'm going to see if I can download Windows 98 on the this old Dell computer I have. Blows my mind on the side of the box. It says that you need 32 megabytes of RAM. I guess it's not gigabytes, but I don't know, in my mind it's a lot. I don't know. Comes with this book too that explains like how to edit videos and clip all the sound bites in there and everything. It's funny too, at the end it comes with like an exclusive card that gets you exclusive access on like the LEGO Studios website, but it doesn't exist anymore. It's like, oh, okay. Really like that all the windows actually have glass in them, because a lot of the like older sets did not have like actual panes in the windows. Even with it being a new set, it looks like a lot need to be cleaned. They don't have fingerprints on them, but they're like dirty. Hello, hello, something somewhere. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. I just got this, I got, this LEGO Studios set. Most of my collection is Star Wars, but, I just picked up this bad boy. It was, sealed, but, well, the box wasn't sealed, but the bags were sealed. So it like came with a camera, it came with a CD-ROM with a program on it to like edit videos, and it comes with a bunch of sound bites and all this stuff. And so like back in 2000 when this set came out, they were like promoting for kids to make their own videos and stuff. And so like as someone who makes videos, which I've been slacking for quite a while, but for people who, someone like me who makes videos, like I thought it was really cool that LEGO made a set like this, and so I decided to pick it up. But I really want to get the camera to work, I got the application to work, but I just couldn't get the camera to work. So I'm gonna see if I can download Windows 98 on my old Dell computer I have. But yeah, it comes with this like Lego camera. It's pretty cool. I hear that the pictures it takes aren't very good. It's all like, well, actually, I was doing some research. The pictures and video it takes are, you know, in today's standards, not great, but like they're all right. But it captures good video, and it saves good video on the application it comes with when you download it through the CD. But the problem is when you try to send it to your friends or to people, it like compresses it, and then it's like super grainy and pixelated, and it looks really bad. So I wonder if there's like, I don't know, a way to like use this camera. Like I would love to film a Lego video with this camera, but like somehow save the video from it and the images from it, and get him maybe saved to a thumb drive or a USB or something without compressing them, and then maybe it would be better video quality. But I don't know. Who knows? I'm not super techie, but maybe one of my friends who is could help me figure it out. But I'm sure if I could get this camera to work, I know it works. It says that my drivers on the computer that I have are the wrong drivers, and so it won't let it work. But I'll get it to work eventually. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I just finished building it. My one issue is the box was open, but the bags were sealed. So, and some of the old Lego sets, not all of the pieces were in bags. And so I'm missing a piece for this set, but the used Lego store I bought it from says that he has one in his inventory, and so he's gonna get me one this week, and then I can finish building the set. But basically, there's just this camera that slides back and forth, and it sits down here, and there's just like a base plate that sits on. I just don't have it. What Lego theme is my favorite? It's hard to narrow it down to one, but most of my collection is Star Wars, so I guess I'm gonna have to say Star Wars. But I like a lot of Lego themes, especially like the older 2000s stuff. Here's another like Lego Studios set. It's pretty cool. And I have an old pirate set too somewhere around here from I think 1992. I have a box for it somewhere, but I can't remember exactly which set it is. I have it up here, I can grab it. Is this it? This pirate set? It's pretty cool. I have the box for it and instructions too. Apparently the spiders have gotten to it. They got some webs going up there. And I have some Speed Champions too. I really like Speed Champions. But most of my sets are, like I said, Star Wars. What Lego minifigure is my favorite? I was just thinking about that the other day. I guess that all the time. It's hard because I like a lot of them that I have, but I think Qui-Gon Jinn from the 1999 Star Wars sets is probably my favorite, and then like Boba Fett from 2003 is probably a close second. He's just out of reach. I knew that was going to happen. These houses are made to fall over really easy for like when you're filming your dinosaur movie. But this figure is probably my favorite. Needed to get a new camera that focuses, but it's got the old lightsabers with the bubbles in them. And the chrome hilt. I just really like this Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah, I know it is. It's probably the nicest one I have. I have some Qui-Gon Jinn minifigures that are like misprinted too. Like some of them don't have eyebrows, and some of them don't have the mouth print. Some of them, their eyes are shifted really far to the left or to the right. Which again, back in the 1999, they're not really misprints, it's just the print quality wasn't super great, but they're really funny because the one without eyebrows looks really shocked. He's like, it's really funny. I don't remember where he is. I got one with angry eyebrows too. I have the new one too. He's really cool. Comes with a little poncho and everything. Yeah. I like Qui-Gon Jinn a lot. He's a pretty cool guy. There goes the rooster growing away. You know what I could work on is I need to stand all my clones back up. They got knocked over, and that'll give me something to do for a little while. I had some casualties. There's so many clones on here. Do you miss vintage Lego sets and themes from that era? Yeah, I guess, yeah, you could say that. I do. It gives me something to collect, which is nice, because some of them are pretty uncommon and hard to find. And I've discussed it a lot with some of my friends, and I think it is the fact that, let me see if I can't knock stuff down. I really like 1999 stuff, and even like older stuff, like anything in the 90s. You look at a Lego set, like even the space theme and stuff, they literally just took like bricks that were available and then they made something out of it. So like there wasn't, excuse me, there wasn't like custom made pieces for this set. This is like, you know, all pieces that Lego already made. And they did custom print a couple of tiles. It's like these tiles here on the side, and then there's a screen in the cockpit, on the front cockpit, and there's a back cockpit, and there's a screen printed in there as well. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like an AT-AT. And like, yeah, you could say, well, from today's standards, this set is like really blocky and not very detailed, but it's just cool because it looks like, you know, you gave a kid a bucket of Lego and you said, hey, can you build me the snow speeder? And it looks like a kid built it. And so, like, you know, I love today's Lego and how accurate it is, and it's super detailed and it's really cool. But it's more like a model than it is like a Lego build, it feels like. And so it's just cool that these older sets, like, you know, looked like someone used their imagination with the pieces they had to build something. And so it feels more like, you know, the roots of Lego. I mean, I have a Lego set from 1972, and it was 1,042 pieces, and it's literally just a box. It's also just out of reach. It literally just came in a cardboard box, and it says Lego on it, and it says Samsonite on it, and it was just a box full of bricks and a couple of tires and a couple of gears, and then it had a little pamphlet that you opened up, and it told you like, oh, this is Lego, this is how you put it together, and then it gave you some pictures of ideas of things you could build, and like that was it. And it was like, this is what Lego is a play toy. And so it's really cool that like that's how it started. It was just like, we made the Lego brick, now you build stuff with it. And so just kind of cool, like the Lego, like kind of like, I guess, heritage you would call it. So that's why I like some of the older sets, and I don't have to like collect all the older sets, but I just pick some of my favorites and get them. Like this Lego Studio set that I just finished building. I've seen it a lot in older magazines. I have a bunch of old Lego magazines from like 1999, and they're like always advertising it. I do like it. I mean, you know, I have some complaints, but like I'm, you know, happy Lego's in business and making new sets, and they're finally making some sets that we've wanted for a long time. Like the UCS Django Slave one that just came out, and they finally made the gift with purchase was like a bunch of clone cadets, and we've wanted that for a long time. They were going to do a UTAT. It was in the Clone Wars game. It was kind of like a tank that the clones had. But I think that ended up not being, it was like a rumor, but it wasn't real. But I think we're getting a really big turbo tank is what I saw, so that's pretty cool. Excited about that. But they changed I guess the biggest problem I have is they changed the way they, I don't know if it's not the way they make their plastic, they just changed what they put in their plastic because they're trying to be more eco-friendly, which I don't think a lot of Legos getting dumped into the ocean, but you know, I get trying to be more eco-friendly, but anyways, they kind of changed their formula for their plastic, and I've had multiple sets where I've just built them and put them on the shelf, and then they've cracked. Like half of the Lego bricks have just cracked from being put together like this and just sitting on the shelf, and then they've just cracked, and it's like, you know, like maybe we need to work on this more eco-friendly plastic mold that we're using in our molds. And I don't know, they're kind of lazy with marketing, like with these clone troopers, and they have the helmet holes, and in all the like marketing that they did for them, they don't have the hole, or like the hole's really high. It's for the visors. Of course, I'm just gonna get a helmet. It's for these visors so that they sit down where they're supposed to. And they have another pair of binoculars on this guy. And so they line up good for these like binoculars. I can't say it right. And the visors, it works good, but when you go to put, and I lost it. When you go to put an antenna on it, it sits up way too high. And in all their like marketing pictures, see how high that sits up? It looks really weird. In all their marketing pictures though, of these clone troopers with the antenna on, they like Photoshop it from way up here to like down here, and it looks better. Hello Wither, how are you? Thanks for being here. Do I think Lego's a bit expensive these days? In every other theme, no, but in Star Wars, yes. I understand they have to pay a percentage to Disney, but like, they know that in general they sell a lot more Star Wars, I feel like. I could be wrong. But they seem to really jack up the price on Star Wars sets, so it's a little bit out of hand. But in general, yeah, they're expensive. But like this, this giant set in 2000, it came out in the year 2000, and it was $180. It like literally says it on the sticker right here. Or I guess 170. And so like back in 2000, I mean that's an expensive toy to be buying. But you know, it comes with the camera, and it comes with software for editing videos, and it came with extra things. But you know, we see $200 Lego sets all the time. So yeah, they're a little expensive, but I don't think there's much we can do about that. Plus, I think that they're gonna raise their prices on sets again because of the tariffs or whatever, and so we're already seeing like people have gotten the new June sets. The like land members have gotten new June sets for Star Wars, and they said, oh, they're supposed to be like the what's his name? I can see his face, but I can't think of his name. Anyway, they have a new Jedi Starfighter coming out with a new figure in it, and it was supposed to be $14.99, and I think with the tariffs or whatever, it's supposed to be like $20 or something like that. So it's like $5 more. What Lego Clone Trooper minifigure is my favorite? Little challenging of a question because I do like a lot of Clone Troopers, but I think I have to go with the easy answer is Captain Rex is probably my favorite. And I think a close second is Commander Wolf, because I have in this case back here the Phase 1 Commander Wolf, and he's super cool. He's got really cool detail on his helmet, and then you take off his helmet and he like lost his eye in battle, and it's got his like scarred eye printed on there, so it's pretty cool. What's your favorite Clone Trooper? Something somewhere? See, I'm turning the questions around. I do also like these 2000s Clone Troopers. They got like the hollow helmet. They're pretty cool. Yeah, that's the one I just showed up on the screen, yep. That's definitely my, it's definitely a top tier Clone Trooper for me as well. I have a whole bunch of them. I bought them off of Whatnot. I got a really good deal. Solid Brick Studios was selling them, and like for whatever reason people weren't bidding on them, so they were selling for like $14 a piece, and they usually go for like $25 a piece, and I bought like 9 of them, so I have like a whole bunch of them. I have, well, it's kind of torn apart because I was trying to build a mock with it, but I also have the 2003 gunship down here. But it's a little banged up. It's supposed to be on fire and the wing broke off of it, so I have it all down here, but yeah, this is the 2003 gunship. But yeah, I was trying to build a mock with it, and I kind of finished it, but I didn't really finish it the way I wanted to. Am I gonna buy a new gunship? No, I'm not. I need to fix this one. I have all the pieces for it down here. I just need to put it back together because I took it apart on purpose, but the pieces are kind of all over the floor. But yeah, I'll put this one back together. I need to take it apart and clean it because when I bought it used, it was dusty, so I need to clean it. And then I have the sticker sheet for it up there that's never been used, so it doesn't have any of the stickers on it. And yeah, I have like a brand new sticker sheet up there for it, like from Lego, that the guy who I bought it from bought it, and I think that sticker sheet's worth like $300. So I don't know. I could literally sell the sticker sheet and buy another gunship with it. But it also would be really nice to put some crispy stickers on that gunship though. Because who has a sticker sheet for a 2003 gunship? Nobody. You'd have to open a brand new set, and then it's like, why would you sell the sticker sheet for it? Do I prefer Lego MOX or Lego UCS? It's kind of tough to compare, but I definitely can give you a better answer after Brickworld Chicago and Brick Cascade, because I have 2 conventions coming up. I have one in Portland, Oregon next weekend, or I guess this weekend, and then I have Brickworld Chicago in June. So I myself haven't built any amazing MOCs. I've built like some quick and easy ones with the wrong colored parts, but the people who like take the time to like make a MOC, like Solid Brick Studios, like his Geonosis MOC is insane. I don't know, UCS is easier to buy, but I think MOCs are cooler. How about that? A lot less time involved. It still takes a long time to build UCS sets. I only have one UCS set. I have the Razor Crest, and I don't know. It's cool, but I don't like it very much. The interior is great, and the play features are great, but it falls apart way too easily, and it drives me nuts. Like, I mean, I could grab it for you, but like the landing gear broke off of it. Like, actually the Lego pieces snapped in half, and the guns fell off of it. There's a lot of pieces on the Razor Crest that are only held on by like 1 or 2 studs, and so like you pick it up and you look at it and then you set it back down and that's broken. It's like, come on guys. But I don't know, I'm really considering selling it and getting the new UCS Slave one, because I have the original one. I think I put it way up there. So yeah, I would really like the new Jenga. I don't know though, I also really want Jabba's sail barge. I'm a big fan of the Galactic Empire. I'm trying to, that's not the Old Republic, that's like, is that from the newer Star Wars movies? I don't, to be honest with you, I didn't even really watch the newer ones. I watched like Return, I don't even remember the names of them. I watched 7, and I watched the Han Solo movie, and that was kind of it, because the other ones were trash, and I was just like, Galactic Empire from the original trilogy. I'm just gonna look it up because my brain is not working this morning. Oh, well, yeah, well, duh. Okay, yeah, my brain is really not working this morning. Okay. Are you a big fan of the Galactic Empire? Yes, like from the original trilogy, yeah, like the stormtroopers and Darth Vader and all that. Yeah, it was super cool. I really like the snowtroopers. I have I figure out how to do this. I have so many cords. I'm gonna knock everything down. We're going on a trip. Let's see how many Lego sets I can knock down. If I pull the power cord on my camera, it's all done. I love like the 2003 AT-AT, and I would really like to get the UCS AT-AT, but you know I'm not gonna blow $800 on that. I really like the Snow Troopers, are super cool from 2003. I like the newer ones too. I have like a bunch of the battle packs. I have they're all up here. These ones were great too. They're super accurate. They're super great. This is a super great battle pack. So, and then I really like these Stormtroopers from 2004, I think it was. They came in Emperor Palpatine shuttle. It has printed legs and printed waist. Anyway, here's so my collection: 2003 Millennium Falcon. B-Wing Bomber, X-Wing, 2013 TIE Fighter, and the TIE Advanced. No, I get my names mixed up. That's the TIE Bomber. That one's slipping my mind right now because I'm tired. Walking over more Lego. I have Cloud City, but I don't have all the figures for it. I need to buy Cloud City Boba Fett, and I'm hoping to do that soon. He's like $3,000, unfortunately. And I have Jabba's Palace, the old one over here. It's pretty sick. And some of the helmets up there. Everyone's gonna leave my video because I don't know what the Galactic Empire is because I'm half asleep. I didn't sleep last night. Okay, that's my argument. And I need to. I have the original trilogy on VHS, and I need to sit down and rewatch them. And I have some Indiana Jones over here too. Really like Indiana Jones. I wanted more of the older stuff, but it's so expensive, it's ridiculous. Fun fact, I got to leak this set. That's why I still have it sealed. No, I don't own a Cloud City Boba Fett. I have like 8 of the other Boba Fetts over here. You can't see them very well. I have like 8 of the old Boba Fetts right here. But I'm missing the white one in Cloud City Boba Fett. I'm hoping to buy them soon, but I don't know. I'd kind of like to buy one at Brickworld Chicago. But again, Cloud City Boba Fett costs as much as like a car, so. I just bought this brand new PC for like $1,700, and Cloud City Boba Fett costs more than he does, or more than it did. So it's like, it's tough too because it's like with $3,000. Think of how many Lego sets you could buy with $3,000. Like, I could buy like, depending on what size of sets you get, I could get like 15 or 20 sets for $3,000, or get one minifigure. It's like, I don't know. I have held one in my hand before, I will say that, and I was like shaking because I was like, I want this fixed so bad, but I don't want to spend the money on it. I'm pretty excited to go to some Lego conventions because I haven't been to Indy. I live in Oregon, so there's like nothing going on here. And it's really frustrating. So like in my mind there's nothing going on here, and you know, I'm 28 turning 29 soon, so like I just found out about a Lego convention that goes on every year here, and turns out the reason why I didn't find out is because they're bad at marketing. And the only reason why I found out is because I went to my favorite used Lego store, which is Bricks and Beyond, and he told me about it, and I was like, "There's a Lego convention?" And he's like, "Yeah, they do it every year, but they like don't tell anybody about it." I'm like, "Well, how do they get attendance?" So I don't know. I guess they do it at the convention center in Portland, and I guess they just hope people show up because like their marketing is terrible. I've never heard of it before. I've done Lego Mindstorm competitions. I've done all kinds of stuff, and I've never heard of it before. And so it was, I don't know, it's just, I was mad about it because it's like, yeah, I'd love to go to Lego convention, but like I didn't know there was one. And then he was telling me about it. He's like, yeah, it's like the biggest one on the West Coast. And I was like, well, they're really bad at marketing because I've never heard of it before. So that's on them, I guess. Their loss. But I'm gonna go check that out this weekend, and then I'm gonna go to Brickworld Chicago for the first time at the beginning of June. I guess the 11th, or it's on like the weekend of the 14th. So I'm pretty excited about that. Get to meet a bunch of people. I do need to find a good resting place for this set because these are all like props, and so like I need to or they're props because it's, you know, a movie scene, and so I need to put it in a pretty sturdy place because everything falls over really quickly. I like bump this table and like it all falls over. What Lego convention do I often visit? None of them, because I've never been to one. I like grew up with Lego, took a break and went to college, and then started collecting all of this stuff in here, and I've never been to one because I didn't know that they had one nearby me. I thought I had to drive to like Brick Fair, Virginia, or I think there's one in Utah. I'm like, you know, I have to plan a whole trip around it and travel, and so I've never been to one. And yeah, I just found out that there's one like 2 hours away from me that they do every year, but again, they can't market it all. They must just like hand out flyers in Portland to like at the schools or something, and like that's it, and then all the rest of us just have to like figure it out, I guess. But I don't know. And I drive up there. I don't drive up there all the time, but like I go up there for concerts, and they have like, I'm into cars, so like they have a big I can't remember what they call it. They have like a big car show up there. I think they do several car shows in the Portland Expo, and I've been to those, and I've heard about them down here, but like I've never heard about the convention up there for Lego, so I was kind of surprised by that, but I guess it was a pleasant surprise. Anyway, I got to leak this, well, kind of got to help leak the set, because this set, people had heard about it, but they didn't know what it like looked like, and one of my buddies found a picture of it on Craigslist. Someone was selling just the boxes, but they weren't cut out yet from the sheets, And so someone was trying to sell the like sheets of uncut boxes, and he sent me the link, and then I looked at it, and then I sent it to Ryan, M&R Productions, and then he got to make a video on it and basically show everyone what the set looked like before it came out. So that was cool. So I just have a sealed one. I don't know. I haven't looked at its price. I don't know if it's gone up in price. It probably has, because they didn't make very many of them. It sold out really fast. What inspired you to make a YouTube channel? Kind of a lot of things, really, but I mean, mostly I was inspired by other Lego YouTubers, like M&R Productions and Life Bricks. I've always liked making videos and filming stuff. I don't have a lot of longer form content on my channel because I haven't had a computer, and I just bought one, so I'm super excited about that. I need to get a better camera. All I have is this GoPro Hero 8, and it works good as a webcam, but it's hard to film with because it doesn't have auto zoom on it, and so it doesn't focus very well on things. And so like I can do a video fine from like back here, but like if I was to, you know, get close in on some Legos or something, it just doesn't work very well. Hi Wither, glad you're back. Anyway, I've always liked making videos. I've always liked Lego. I'd have to go dig them up, but I made Lego stop motion videos when I was like in high school, and I had a lot of fun with that. I would like, you know, scribble up little scripts and stuff, and like, I don't remember if I made the guys talk or not, or I'd put like subtitles in, but I'd make little stop motion animations, and I really enjoyed it. And so I've always kind of liked doing that kind of stuff, and so thank you very much for subscribing, Wither. Appreciate it. Big shout out to you. So anyways, and then I again was kind of like moved out of my parents. And do I play Fortnite? I do. Well, sounds like my boy's waking up. He doesn't sound very happy. I haven't played Fortnite in a couple of months, but I do like Fortnite. It's pretty fun. I play a lot of Call of Duty. And I used to really like Minecraft, but I haven't played that in a while either. Hopefully he falls back asleep. It's a little early for him to be waking up. So yeah, I've just always liked making videos, and so I've been slowly upgrading my stuff. So like my whole YouTube page up to like now has been filmed on my phone, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's actually quite a few YouTubers that just film on their phone that I've noticed, but I didn't have a computer to edit videos, and so I was like filming everything, editing it on my phone, and you can get away with that for quite a while, but like to really like get to the next level, you need a computer and a camera. And so I got the computer, so we're halfway there. I need to get some editing software and start messing around with it, but I've edited videos before. I need to look at my options for editing software and ask some people what they use. Oh, you make stop motion videos too? That's awesome, Wither. You gonna take a break for a little bit? Yeah, it's a lot of work to make like a good stop motion video. You have to take a lot of pictures and string them all together, and yeah, that's like, you can look on my page and I have some stop motion, but it's kind of chunky because I didn't take enough pictures. I can't remember what somebody told me what the ideal was. I think it's like 6 or 8. It's however many pictures you take is a frame per second, and so it's like, you know, I mean, most video you take on an iPhone is like 30 frames a second, so like 30 pictures a second is a lot. What Clone Legion is my favorite? Is the Wolf Pack a legion? I don't think it is. I mean, there's a group of them under Commander Wolf, so I guess the Wolf Pack counts. You know, I could just say 501st or 332nd, but I don't know. I think I don't know specifically because I like Commander Wolf a lot. He's pretty cool, but I don't know what if the Wolf Pack is a legion, because they're usually a number, like 501st or 332nd. Yeah, the stop motion is pretty challenging to make. It sounds like my son went back to sleep, so that would be nice. What's the biggest Lego set I have? Well, I'd have. Want me to grab it for you? See if I can break it some more. It's for sale if you want it, because I'm sick of it. It was cool. It was fun to build. It's cool. I have a light kit on it. It all lights up, but I'm sick of it. It's going away. It breaks way too easily. Yikes, man. I do not know how to grab this without knocking all this over. Just gonna preemptively lay it down. This is the biggest Lego set I have. It probably weighs 30 pounds, and I'm sick of it. This whole wall's broken. It's barely holding on. The guns have all fallen off of it because all the front part of the interior is like coming apart. Same thing on this side. All the little covers that go around the landing gear, they're laying over there. Break off super easily. We're getting right up in the camera. If you can see, if I can turn it just right, and I get my finger in the right place, there's a crack right there, and that Lego brick is broken on both sides. So all the landing gear is bent up and completely broken. And it's really frustrating that it broke, because you have to take like the entire set apart to fix it, and I'm not interested in doing that. It's really cool. I have a light kit on it. All these engines light up like orange and white and like look like it's flying, and the cannons light up like they're shooting. Yeah, it's a cool set, but it's like, oh no, my thumb's in the way. See that broken piece? Right there? It's broken on both sides. This thing took like I don't even remember. I didn't even build it all because I got tired of building gray bricks, but had my brother finish it for me. It took like 2 weeks to build. It was ridiculous. It's cool. It's got a cool interior, but I'm tired of it breaking, so I'm gonna get rid of it. There's a bunch of pieces on it that come apart really easily. Like they're only held on by a little bit. Like engines come off of it. Oh look, a piece just fell off. Who would have thought? That's a stupid thing. It has an escape pod on it too. Again, it's got a bunch of cool play features, but it can't stay together to save its life. So if I'm gonna get a UCS that I want it to, you know, somewhat stay together, I don't mind a piece coming off here or there, but literally every time I touch this thing, it breaks. And then I'm like, oh, you see this piece? It's small. It's not a big deal. I'll just push down on it a little bit to put it on. Every time I push down on a piece to put another piece on, it literally just breaks more and more and more, and it's like so frustrating. But yeah, it's heavy. Like this opens up. Come on now. This opens up. There's like a whole interior on it. It's got like where Mando sleeps. It's got dudes frozen in carbonite in the back. It's super dusty. These doors open up. The back door opens up, but it's a huge pain in the butt to get open without breaking it. Yeah, it's a cool set, but it's breaks very easy. Dude, something somewhere's got all the pressing questions today. But yeah, this thing is very heavy. It seriously weighs like 30 pounds. I'm struggling to lift it with one hand. Good. I'm literally gonna take it to the used Lego store. And I'm just gonna like flop it down on his desk, and like the whole thing's just gonna fall apart. If you were a clone trooper, which Jedi Master do you want fighting alongside of you? Anakin Skywalker all day long. You get to break the rules occasionally and win every fight, so definitely choose Anakin. I mean, you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi would be a good choice, or Plo Koon or something like that, but I think it's hands down gotta be Anakin Skywalker. I gotta go by, maybe I will come back, show up on the next stream. Yeah, that'd be great, Wither. Yeah, I'm hoping to do more live streams. I'm hoping to post more content. I need to do some practicing. I need to make sure I've been having issues with my batteries in my GoPro, so I need to make sure that they're working, and if not, buy some new batteries for it. But I'm gonna be trying to do, I've never done vlog content before. kind of have a little bit. Most of my stuff is like, you know, YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels or something like that, but I'm hoping to do some vlog style stuff of both the conventions I'm going to. So hopefully I'll be able to, now that I have a computer, upload some longer content and it won't take a week to upload. So yeah, so hopefully I'm trying to do, so I would highly suggest, if you have Instagram, if I can find my banners, I would suggest that you follow my Instagram, because I do go live on other channels. Cool Han Luke Bricks has a channel, and I go live on, I go on, he has like a show on YouTube, and so like I go and I am in his streams, and I post when I'm joining his streams on my Instagram, and so then you can click on my Instagram and then go watch me on another YouTuber's show. I've also been on Ostif Bricks. He has a show or live streams he does, and I go on his sometimes, and I'll post that on my Instagram too. And then you guys can see me on somebody else's channel. But yeah, I've taken a break for quite a while. I posted one video like 2 weeks ago, and then before that I hadn't posted in about a month, so I have definitely taken quite a long break. And so I'm hoping to get back into posting more videos more often. What Lego YouTuber, sorry, my eyes are getting tired. What Lego YouTuber creator do you want to collab with? I don't know, recently I've gotten to collaborate with quite a few of them that I didn't know I was going to be able to, so I was excited about that. I don't know, it's I try not to be pushy, like, cause like I know other Lego YouTubers that have, like, you know, almost 1 million followers, but you know, I have 1,700 followers, and so like I don't want to go ask the YouTuber with 1 million followers like, hey, we should do a video together, because like I feel like I'm kind of pushing it on them, and you know, most people that watch their channels want to watch their channels and don't really care about me, which is fine. And so I'm trying to build like my own community, and I don't need to have 1 million followers. That's not really like a goal of mine. Like, if I had a goal, it would just be to get monetized, but in order to get monetized, I need to have enough followers and viewers. But yeah, I just like, you know, I know Lego YouTubers with 1 million followers, but like I don't need to piggyback off of them to get their subscribers to come to my channel. Like, would that be nice? Sure, but like I would rather be friends with them than trying to steal their viewers, if you know what I mean. You know, I guess that's the best way to put it. Like, so I don't necessarily want to collab with them because they're like way up here and I'm like way down here, and so like, you know, for me it's not like, oh, I gotta catch up to them. For me, it's just like, I enjoy hanging out, I enjoy building Lego, I enjoy showing off my collection, I enjoy talking to you guys, and I'm happy with that. And so I don't know, I'm definitely gonna do some collaborations, because I'm flying to Chicago and I'm gonna meet a bunch of new people, and maybe get to do some videos with people while I'm there. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, I'd like to keep live streaming, but my son keeps waking up, so I should probably go check on him and put him back in bed. But again, I'm hoping to do more live streams. I will do more live streams. How about that? Yeah, it's like a hobby. It's not a business. Ideally, I'd like to. My goal is to get monetized, and then my next goal would be to post content somewhat frequently, and be able to make some money that I can use to buy new Lego sets. So like, I guess the whole goal of my channel is to get to know people, interact with people, and be able to make a small sliver of money. Like if I made $100 in a month or $100 in 3 months, that would be great, because then I could buy, you know, another Lego set. So yeah, it's like a hobby. And it's not that I don't want to take it seriously. I do, like, but yeah, it's like a hobby. And so I'm trying to, like, I can't put all my time into it, but I can put some of my time into it and enjoy it. And so yeah, I want to do some more live streams. I want to get my friends on my live streams, more Lego YouTubers. Guess who is back? Wither. Well, it's good to see you, Wither. I'm probably gonna turn off my live stream in a couple of minutes, but I was just saying goodbye and talking about I appreciate that, something somewhere, and that's just kind of what I want to do. Like, I'm not going to upload 3 times a day, every single day, never take a day off. Like, I'm just doing it for fun. I like hanging out with people. I give it time when I can, and yeah, it's not a job. I have a job. I drive log truck for 14 hours a day. Usually, not doing that today, which today's Monday. Usually I would be, but work's still a little slow right now. We're waiting for the weather to get better, but when that does take off, again, I'm not gonna have a lot of time for making Lego videos, but I'm gonna try to go live at least once a week on YouTube or Wither. I'm gonna go live on my channel, or I'm gonna go live on someone else's channel, and then I don't want to be, because when other people go live, there is an option on StreamYard to where I can go live on my channel showing the live stream that I'm on, but I need to ask people permission before I do that, because I don't just want to, oh hey, I joined the cool Han Luke show and I'm here with 6 or 7 other guys, and then, oh look, I'm just gonna go live on my channel and screen record what your channel is doing, and like, you know, I just need to, you know, ask for permission before I do that. But that way, at least, you know, the handful of people on my channel are interested in watching, then you guys will know what I'm up to, and, you know, that way you're not like, oh, he never goes live. It's like, you know, I do go live. It's just not always on my channel. What is my favorite hobby? Oh, that is hard to narrow it down. I have a lot of hobbies. I like hunting, fishing. I do like sports. I haven't put time into sports in a very long time. I used to play baseball and city league softball and stuff like that. I have a guitar. I like playing music. I like singing. I like playing video games. I like cars a lot and drifting. I have like a Lego set up there signed by all the Formula Drift drivers. I have a $10,000 2JZ motor in my garage that I need to put in my car, but I don't want to spend money on that right now, but I also really want to drive it. I promise you there's more hobbies, but I don't know. I don't know what my favorite is. I like Pokemon cards. I almost have a full collection of the 151 Pokemon cards. I really want to complete it. I'm pretty close now. I think I need like 10 more cards, 10 or 12 more cards. That's something I've been working on. Like it. Of course, stuff's always big. Need to clean and organize this room and buy more shelving. But yeah, I have like this whole folder full of Pokemon cards. But yeah, I don't know, it's hard to choose my favorite. I probably have to say driving is probably my favorite, so therefore working on cars, therefore finishing my car, and driving is probably my favorite hobby. Going on road trips, but I think Lego is up there pretty far, and so is playing video games with my friends. So, yeah, those are some of my hobbies. They're all expensive. The legendary question. Something somewhere has popped the legendary question. Who would win, 100 men versus one silverback gorilla? And I've seen so many videos on this, and everyone goes into, well, you know, it depends on who I pick, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I think the best way to set it is if you take the gorilla in peak health, peak performance, and you take 100 guys who are in peak health and peak performance. I don't. I think the men have to win because at a certain point of the gorilla slamming dudes around, like the gorilla's gonna get exhausted, and then there's still gonna be like 20 dudes, 40 dudes standing on the sidelines who haven't even got a chance yet. And so I feel like at some point the gorilla's gonna get tired. But I don't know, man. Like a gorilla is a freaking powerhouse of muscle, so. I don't know. If you add anything in there, like rocks or sticks or anything, like it's an easy win for the men. But if it's just like a sand pit, I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to choose the 100 men because I feel like they're gonna overpower one gorilla, but still, like that is like you could let's switch it out for a bull. Like I haven't been around a whole lot of silverback gorillas, but I've been around a few bulls before in my life. Big, cow, and they're just a huge bunch of muscles. And I've seen one rodeo clown run circles around a bull. So eventually one guy could tire out a bull and probably get to the point where he can sit on top of him. So like, I don't know. I feel like the 100 men have to win. Anyways, follow my Instagram. I post more over there than I do go live over here, but I'm trying to do better. I at least need to post more shorts because shorts are fairly easy to make, and so I need to post more shorts. But if you guys leave comments on my videos and stuff, I always respond. And so if you wondering where I am or what's going on, like just comment on a video because I do check those pretty frequently. And follow my Instagram because I'm always checking my Instagram. Leave a like, a subscribe, and I think I'm gonna have to get off because it's 6:30 here. It's almost time to get rocking and rolling for the day. Was my favorite movie genre? You asked such. You know what? I appreciate your questions. Something somewhere, because you've got good questions. So thanks for being here and asking wonderful questions, like literally the entire time I've been live. So I do appreciate that. I will answer your last question. Favorite movie genre? I don't know, there's a lot of good movie genres out there. And again, Star Wars is great, but for me, I think it has to be Transformers. Transformers, the first movie, was like a pivotal moment in my life. Where I was like, oh man, I love cars. And all of a sudden a car can turn into a robot and fight other robots. I don't think you can compete with that in my mind for entertainment. So I'm gonna go with Transformers. Thank you very much for being here, guys. I'm Brick by Brick. Also, my name is Garrett. So thanks for hanging out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna turn my live stream off. I wish I could stream longer. I really want to stream tonight. Well, it's been raining, not doing log truck driving. Wither is back again, and he's brought friends. Appreciate that. Yeah, thank you very much, somewhere, for asking all the great questions. Subscribe and turn on all notifications so you know when I'm doing stuff. But yeah, work is a little wishy-washy today, so I might get off work early today. So I guess what I'm getting at, and I would like to live stream again tonight. Not promising that, but that would be nice. So we'll see if that happens or not. So look out for me. I might go live tonight. Anyway, thanks guys for stopping by. I was glad I was able to get a little morning live stream in here. Because for me on the West Coast, it's 6:30 a.m. But like on the East Coast, it's like, what, 6, 7, 8? It's like 9 o'clock over there. So, you know, I figured maybe I'd catch some East Coast viewers if I stream a little bit earlier in the morning. Yep, you gotta start somewhere. Alright guys, thank you.